Who will dwell on God's holy hill? Well, let's see what Scripture has to say about it. So Psalms chapter 15 verses 1 through 4 says this. O Lord, who shall sojourn in your tent? Who shall dwell in your holy hill? He who walks blamelessly and does what is right, and speaks truth in his heart, who does not slander with his tongue, and does no evil to his neighbor, nor takes up reproach against his friend, in whose eyes a vile person despise, but who honors those who fear the Lord, who swears to his own hurt, and does not change. The scripture is basically saying those who do the will of the Father and do what is right in the Lord's eyes, not in the world's eyes, will sojourn in the Lord's tent, will dwell in his holy land. So in 1 John 2:15, the Lord tells us this. Do not love the world or the things of this world. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Calling yourself a follower of Christ means standing with God and against the world, rather than standing with the world and against God. Another thing to point out here, guys, is that not everybody who calls himself a Christian are really followers of Christ. Look at what Matthew chapter 7, verse 21 says. Not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven, but the one who does the will of my Father who is in heaven. So Jesus said in light of that verse, on that day many will say to me, Lord, Lord, did we not prophesy in your name, and cast out demons in your name, and do many mighty works in your name? And then I will declare to them, I never knew you. Depart from me, you workers of lawlessness. In other words, Jesus knows who's truly in his flock versus those who are not truly in his flock. We know this because in Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 10 says this, I, the Lord, search the heart and test the mind, and give every man according to his ways, according to the fruit of his deeds.